Take two. Good evening and welcome to Season 5, Episode 21 of Robin's Piano Bar, where the drinks and the food are virtual, but the piano playing is real. I'm your host, Larry Kosson, streaming live to you on YouTube, Twitch TV, LinkedIn, and Bandcamp. You betcha, Meta. Tonight's episode is All the Things December Brings. And now, please welcome to her own home, our favorite piano gal, Robin Spielberg.
Yeah, the engineer's not pressing the right buttons over there. All right, so we did a do-over of the opening because I saw a little post. Someone said, no sound. So I'm not going to play that one again, though, right?
Nah.
All right, so we're just going to keep going from here. This is All the Things December Brings, second to last live stream of the year. So glad you're joining us on Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Bandcamp, and what am I missing?
What?
YouTube, LinkedIn, Bandcamp,
Meta.
Facebook. There's one more.
Meta.
LinkedIn. Those five, right?
Twitch.
Twitch TV.
I'm twitching.
Twitch.
I'm twitching here.
All right, so here we are. All the things December brings lots of stuff. So one of the things that we start to hear in December, ding, 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 bells, right? Sleigh bells, the Salvation Army bells, right? Bells seem to be everywhere. Everyone's talking about silver bells and jingle bells and all kinds of bells. So I'm going to put in a bell song for you. This is If I Were a Bell. Did I record this? I think I did. Did I?
Yes, you did.
I recorded it on my album, Give My Regards to Broadway, 2019, right? No. 2000.
21.
Time is meaningless in piano land. There is no time. Sometime a few years ago.
Broadway was dark.
Yes, that's right. It was a tribute to Broadway because they were not live, because it was the you-know-what. Here is If I Were a Bell. Yes, that's from Guys and Dolls. Who got that one right, Larry? Someone.
They all got it right. They all got it right.
They all got it. Because they're so smart. What do you mean, Lorraine, you haven't seen it? Go watch that one, stream it. So much fun. And fun fact, I was in Guys and Dolls in school. And so was Larry. We didn't go to the same schools, of course, but interesting to know that that we're both in the same musical. I think that's super fun. So he knows all the music too. Yes, it's nice to be warm and at home, Stephen. It's nice to be home. I hope you all had a nice Thanksgiving. We sure did. We spent it with some dear friends out in Arizona. It was very nice to be out there. And because of all the touring Larry and I had, enough frequent flyer miles to get us both there and back. And we stayed at their house, so it was fabulous to have a little getaway time. And so now here we are. All the things December brings. Hello to folks on YouTube. Nice to see you. And hope everyone can hear this now. Hi, Sienna. Glad you're here. Richard, glad we have the sound back. Hi, Eric. Yes, we did the introduction over for you, so we'll edit that for the archive. And Larry, I'll do song number 1. I'll tag it on to the end, all right, of the live stream.
Somewhere in there. You'll tell me when.
Yes, I think at the end. So
I might have to forget because I can't
I'll
remember.
let you know.
I'll try to remember.
I don't think I played this before on a live stream, right, Larry? This next one?
No, you have not.
I have not. So, what else is going on in December? Ding, 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 ding. Shopping. Did anyone get any good Black Friday deals?
It was Black Friday November. It was the entire month. It was Black Friday.
Yeah, isn't it funny? We used to all wait for that one day, but then they just kind of extended it. Now, like it was just Black Friday and Cyber Monday were kind of mushed together. It was like a whole week.
Every day is a sale.
I know, every day a mattress is on sale. We actually bought a mattress on Black Friday for our guest room. It was really, really old, and I just started to feel really bad for whoever was sleeping over. So
I didn't. I was glad that they couldn't sleep over.
It's gone.
It's not awful.
Larry, you're not. That's not very nice. Anyway, it's all fixed now. And also, it's also the sick room. So, like, Larry, if you're sick with something, like, you get booted and you have to sleep in there. So, now at least there's a mattress in there. But there's always a mattress sale, right? It just seems like they're always on. Like, if you bought,
These
do you
mattress
know
stores,
anyone who ever bought a mattress at full price? Like, that would just be stupid at this point because there's always a sale.
I just want to know whether those mattress stores are just fronts for something else.
There's never really anyone in them.
No,
there was one other person.
Yeah, I mean, these guys sit around waiting for people to walk in. There's never anybody in those stores.
The sales guy was lying down on one of the mattresses.
Yeah, he was sleeping
when I walked in.
It's kind of like the typewriter repair stores, right?
We did. I remember we had a typewriter repair store. There was no one ever in it. I was very, very suspicious. But anyway, here we go. Shopping. Here is Lennon McCartney's Can't Buy Me Love.
You can with Bitcoin.
the good old 80s. That was Madonna's Material Girl. Living in the material world, and I'm a material girl. At least the character in that song owned it. So it does seem there's a lot of focus on buying material things this time of year. Just a reminder, trying to get sucked in.
It's everybody's nutcracker.
What?
It's December is everybody's nutcracker.
Oh, I get the reference.
Yeah.
Yes. So we're in the live entertainment business, folks. So when the Nutcracker suite rolls around, and that's when all the theaters sell out because they make their money on the Nutcracker. Right?
So,
Is that what you're referring to?
That's what I'm referring to.
It's their Nutcracker.
So
Like Broadway's, it's their Hamilton.
So retail is trying to.
Yeah, you got to try not to get sucked in. There's ads
Retail
everywhere. It just seems that I used to
trying to make
scroll
their fourth
online
quarter.
And get news stories and see my friends' pictures of their cats or their babies. And now it's just like ads. They really want you to click, and shop and make you think you're getting a deal. But important things are, at least to me, connection, which is why
everything is that's why everything's a QR code. That's why you have to use your phone and click on our QR code,
That's
folks.
Right. Well, it's why we continue to live stream, folks.
That's right.
Because this is better than buying a sweater.
That's right.
This is much more meaningful to me. Larry and I are working on something all week to give to you at the end of the week, to hopefully ease your troubles, get your mind off things, make you happy, and connect with you. Speaking of connection, I see you've got a bunch of people on YouTube tonight, and there's a lot of comments. So just check in. Sienna's saying she's got a bell earrings and bell necklace and bell bracelets, and some of them jingle. That's great for if I were for that. Yes, and massages help too. I agree. I agree that massages are those are good holiday gifts, gift certificates for relaxation, those kind of things. What else is going on here? Peter says he avoids retail establishments on Black Friday.
I love that, Stephen. Click and shout instead of twist and shout. That's right. click through. Shout it out.
Yes. Can't Buy Me Love, Material Girl. Yes, it's a interesting juxtaposition, and that was intentional. I am glad that you noticed. Yeah, you're right, Peter. We saw, but he's saying that QR codes went off patent about 10 years ago, then they blew up. I remember having, when QR codes came out, I was so excited. Me and several musician friends, we printed business cards with a QR code. We thought it was so cool, and no one used them. No one knew what to do with them. And it really wasn't until the pandemic that people started to really use them, because they were afraid of touching menus, and everything was touchless. You don't want to touch money in the taxi. So people were just really embracing it finally. So now they're pretty popular here. They were popular in Asia way before that, though. Oh, so some people are pining for things this time of year, and they wish they could buy more stuff. And there's that age-old question: what would you do if you were super, super rich? Like, what would you buy? Well, that was the question posed in Fiddler on the Roof. And this is, if I were a rich man.
Tevye invented Bitcoin.
Yes, and some of the things that he would buy, they were hilarious.
That's right. I swear.
I loved what he wanted.
He invented Bitcoin.
What are you talking about?
Okay, just keep going.
Larry's been obsessed with Bitcoin because
I'm
the news.
obsessed with Bitcoin.
We're obsessed because we don't understand how it's worth anything, because it's air. But that's another topic.
But if anybody that's watching wants to send me Bitcoin, go ahead.
Oh, sure.
We welcome it here. Thanks.
It's bizarre,
It's
right?
really
Life is
bizarre.
really bizarre right now.
It is really weird.
It's not backed by the gold standard, right? It's not backed by FDIC. It's not backed by anything.
It's not backed
just
by any commodity.
No.
It just is.
It just is.
It's,
Quite
and this
the
is the
phenomenon.
thing. Peter and Stephen understand this because they're both engineers. it's basically just zeros and ones. It's really just
Apparently it takes a lot of energy to
create
Bitcoin because
the blockchain is just
the blockchain and the amount of energy, so it's not really so good for the environment, Bitcoin.
Not so easy to trade either. Not so easy.
I don't want to I just want to play the piano. I'm going to go back to that.
Okay.
All right. I don't really want to wrap my head around like
Tavia,
money that's not real.
Take it away.
I like playing that one. And you know what? I haven't played it in a long time. Just kind of comes back. I think I learned it like in 3rd or 4th grade. Mm-hmm. Something like that.
Zero Mostel.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, if you're just tuning in, this is live stream number 256. Season 5, episode 21. All the things December brings. So far, we talked about shopping and bells and wanting to get deals and sales. And now, December also brings perspective. So
I thought you were going to say Santa, but okay.
Not yet. We're not there yet.
Okay.
But brings perspective. So here we are with Bette Midler's From a Distance. Although she didn't write it, I don't think, but she
sang it.
Julie Gold wrote it. She sang it, made it real famous. Gosh, I really love that song. I remember when Julie Gold won the Grammy for that. I was so flippin' happy. It's such a solid song. It's just very beautiful. What do you guys think? You like that one? Um, what's going on here? People saying, be careful, be strong. And, oh, Judy likes it. I'm glad to hear that. Glad you like this one, Judy. I do too. I'm glad you guys were cooking, Stephen and Vicki. You can always watch on the replay if anyone missed any of our live streams or want to rewatch parts of this one or all of it. You can just go to youtube.com/Robin Spielberg, click on playlists, and there you will see all these playlists. You'll see live stream playlists. You'll see a playlist, one of my favorites, dancing to Robin's music. Really fun to watch that one. Other people playing my music in recital or concert. Robin Spielberg tutorials, how to play certain of my pieces on piano. Kind of give you step-by-step instructions for little tricks for tricky parts. So have fun exploring that when you get a chance. This next one is an original. Things that happen in December, all the things December brings. This is Circle of Life. And I think it's only natural to think about the people that we've lost in the past year when we get to December. You'll notice that a lot of the award shows do that, and a lot of the news shows too start to show like an in memoriam, what people that were meaningful in our lives, maybe entertainment, writers, people who have won Nobel Peace Prizes, just important figures. And in our personal lives, I think if we're having our first holidays without a loved one, as I will be doing this year, it is a time to kind of look back and reflect on that as well. And so here is Circle of Life. So I've recorded that piece a couple of times. It first came out with piano and cello as a duet, and then more recently, piano with string orchestra. Got to say, that's my favorite version, and boy, was it amazing to play that live last November with a full symphony around me. Really, really enjoyable. You can hear that version on my album By Way of the Wind. Talked about that a bunch this year, but if you're looking for that holiday gift, yeah, this is one that'll last a long time for you. Nice gift box. You can see it behind me. And we actually don't have that many left. Maybe there's about 80 signed and numbered copies left. There are more on Amazon, but they're not signed and numbered there. Okay, we did this first edition, signed and numbered, and yeah, this one is just kind of an example. It has the CD, but it has a lot of other stuff inside, like these very heavy cardstock postcards with sayings and poetries, stories behind the music, which is pretty cool. And then there's a whole booklet, which gives you artwork and other stories behind the songs, writings, lots of stuff. So that comes in the box. That's only at robinspielberg.com. Other things that December brings. Well, snow, at least if you're here in the Northeast or like out in Colorado or somewhere, Pacific Northwest, you might get some snow. And we've only had a little dusting so far. I haven't had any real snow to speak of. But this is a composition that always makes me laugh. It's based on a memory. And as many of you know who've been watching me for a long time or have seen me in concert, you know that I often am inspired to compose music based on something that I really, really want to remember. So a lot of people, keep diaries or journals, take photos, and those are great ways to keep memories. For me, if I really want to solidify a memory, I write a tune to it. And so this is in memory of a cat that I had when I was about 5 years old. And I remember the first time he went outside and saw snow. And it was just funny. It had us laughing for a really long time because he was very light and he was walking along on top of the snow, and then he sank in. And the expression on his face when he emerged was something I remember to this day. And so I composed this piece to always remember. Kitten's First Snow. Oh, fun to play. Kittens first snow. How's everyone doing? Karen had to run on an urgent errand. Yeah, I know what it's like to run out of ice cream, Karen. I've been there. Welcome back. So all the things December brings, well, sometimes it brings people back into our lives who we haven't, seen in a while. So here is Todd Rundgrens. Hello, it's me. I felt the whole song that I was about to sneeze, but then I didn't. Oh no, Karen, I was making a joke about your about getting ice cream was your phone. We've become so dependent on our phones. It's like just catastrophe if we lose it. I lose my phone all the time. I don't really lose it. I misplace it. And then a lot of times it's on silent because I put it on silent when I'm practicing or then I can't find it. And they're like, Larry, call my phone. And we listen for the buzz, the vibrate, right? And occasionally we've left our phones places. I think, Larry, your worst one was leaving it in a cab in Germany. We got it back, but
That's a story.
that's a story. But you know what? It's not even that big a disaster, I think, as it used to be. Because at least I know on an iPhone, if you're backed up to the iCloud and you insure your phone, you can get another one and everything's back on your phone, right? But still, a nuisance. So anyway, I'm glad you got it fixed, Karen. My glasses are dirty. What else? What's cooking here? No one else is writing. Hey, say something. Hello.
There's no sound.
No, YouTube says there's sound. They're okay. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Sienna, that your mom was in a car accident. Looks like a fender bender. Hope she's okay. My goodness. Well, here we are. This is... Oh, I love playing this one. This will be fun. So, all the things December brings. Isn't it the season, though, for that hot apple cider and hot cocoa and being warmed by a fire? I know we have a fireplace. We recently started to turn it on. It seems to be less expensive than heating the whole house. It really keeps that whole room warm. The real beneficiaries are the cats. The cats absolutely love it. They just spoiled little felines sitting around the fireplace, so happy with bellies up. So this is a song from, can you guess? From a musical, My Fair Lady. And this is Wouldn't It Be Loverly? Right? Lots of chocolate for me to eat. Lots of coal making lots of heat. Warm hands, warm face, warm feet. Oh, wouldn't it be loverly? There you go, Larry. There's the Christmas song. Waited till halfway through to get there. A little more than. We need a little Christmas. That's what December brings. All the decorations, all the decorating going on. Although some people start really early. I noticed that like as soon as Halloween was over, the stores, boom, they went all out because they really want you to buy stuff. But really in our neighborhood, people seem to start like after Thanksgiving, around Thanksgiving weekend. I think that's a little more reasonable. I like having the Halloween stuff up for a little bit.
We came back from our trip and the lights were all aglow.
Yep. They started putting them up in town. We have, I like it here. They have the giant snowflakes on the street lamps, which is really pretty. And it's all kind of lit up because it's so dark this time of year. So it's really nice to have all of that light. And the other thing December brings at the very, very tail end is a brand new year. So here is another original for you. This is First Night.
So, Rob, it's 10 o'clock here, our time. And isn't there something you wanted to talk about?
Shows?
That's right. Live shows.
Live
entertainment.
shows coming up next year. Go ahead, Larry.
Live
show them what's
shows.
going on.
Live shows. Let's see what's
We have a
happening.
graphic for that, right?
We have a graphic. Where is that graphic? Oh,
I
here
sent it
is.
to
Here
you.
it is. Oh, you did. Let's try this. There it is. Okay, here's the graphic. Can you see it? Can everybody see it? Can everybody read it? We'll read it for you. We've got shows in Florida, in Massachusetts, in Vermont, and Connecticut. In case you all might have missed any of
Yes,
these
please come. So
announcements.
the shows in February, those are like Valentine shows, and they're going to be so much fun. So
now's a good time to buy holiday gifts for folks. Buy tickets to Robin Spielberg
that's
shows.
a good idea too.
And you can bring
it's
your
not
Valentine.
a material thing. It's something that creates a memory. I'm all for that. Buying friends tickets to shows, an experience maybe they normally wouldn't go to.
Experience Valentines.
Mm-hmm.
And you can start Valentines in the end of January, right, Rob?
Absoluto. And I see Richard posted on YouTube. He's thanking us for restarting the stream because in the beginning there was no sound. So, and I'm so happy that you're here, Richard, and thank you for listening. We're so glad that you're connecting with us tonight. So thank you. Oh, some people say they're coming to shows. Stephen and Vicky are hoping to come to the Connecticut one. And who had an orchid open? I'm going to have to, I can't read all of this while I'm playing, so I'm going to have to look a bit later, and I'll respond to you over the weekend, folks. So someone wrote that they had an orchid that opened while I was playing.
I think it was Donna.
It's so magical when you actually see it happen. I rarely ever catch that. That's fun. So this year I have, for the first time, a Thanksgiving cactus. Someone in my master gardening class gave me this little tiny leaf to propagate, which I did just about a year ago, and I can't friggin' believe it. It's gorgeous. Shocking pink flowers all over this plant. It's so beautiful. I was on tour, and I came home from the shows in Iowa and Illinois, and it was all abloom. Made me so happy. Love that. So here we are now with the last half hour of the live stream, and I'm going to play for you now Joni Mitchell's River. Right? Coming on Christmas, they're putting up trees, but she wants to skate away on a river. I think we often feel that way sometimes when everyone is all happy around us, like all the messages on TV and radio are like, la, 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 la. But you're not feeling that. You just feel so out of sync with the rest of the world. It's a very odd feeling, right? But you're not alone. Everyone has this very human experience. At holiday time, we can't always be happy and peppy all of the time. It's just not realistic. So this song really resonates with so many people. It was composed, it says, copyright here, 1971. Still so incredibly relevant, 50 or so years later. So here we go. I'm glad to see that's other people's favorites too. And yeah, it's special. Hi, Karen. I see you just popped on here. Good to see you. I hope you'll rewind tomorrow, watch our replay. So here is other things that December brings. That's tonight's theme. All the things December brings. And parties. Parties. Reminds me of the Lucy, I Love Lucy, Vitamin to Vitamin Girl commercial. Do you pop out of parties, right? Or do you poop out of parties? You need vitamin to vitamin. Anyway, sometimes we're not in the party mood, right? Or sometimes you throw a party and doesn't go the way you had hoped. Has that ever happened to you? I've entertained where I've burned the dinner. I've entertained where, I don't know, just things kind of went south. It happens sometimes. In this song, that's exactly what happened. It's the girls' party, and Johnny ran off with someone else, and she starts to cry. Leslie Gore's It's My Party. It's my party. I can cry if I want to. Ooper duper. Oh, you did. Peter said he just watched the I Love Lucy episode. It's timeless, right? Timeless. So here's an original. This, don't fall asleep. All right, maybe. Go ahead. Go ahead. Fall asleep. You can do whatever you want. Just giving you a warning. If you're watching this or listening just to the stream and driving, don't fall asleep. Because this is from my album On the Edge of a Dream, and I actually use the music because the entire album was improvised in the studio. I recorded hours and hours of improvisations and took what I thought was the best hour and put out the album. And I was in a trance-like state. The music was really meant to promote relaxation and, yes, sleep. So this one fits into the theme of all the things December brings, nightfall, because night falls earlier and earlier this time of year, of course, until we get to that solstice. And so here we are. This is Nightfall. All right. That was Nightfall, and I think that someone asked about this. So Patricia asked, did you write Nightfall, and if so, which piano book is it in? Yes, I did. I composed Nightfall. It's on the album On the Edge of a Dream, and there's a whole songbook for On the Edge of a Dream. It's probably my easiest songbook that's out there. It's all improvised music, and sometimes people are afraid when they see a key signature. So you might look at this one and go, whoops, not going to play it. There's some flats, but I assure you, there's a lot of repetition in the left hand. So once you nail down one configuration, you've got it, So it'll come to you. So don't let that scare you.
That'll be part of next year's Halloween show.
Nightfall?
Flats will scare you.
Yes.
What
the
scares
flats,
you?
the
Flats
too many
scare
sharps,
you.
too many flats. They
Sharps
used to
and
scare
flats
me
scare
too,
you.
but really, once you get used to it, you realize that every different key signature brings out a different color, a different quality to the music. This just wouldn't sound the same in a different key. So back to well, we're not back. We're out of the originals
still
now.
here?
We're still here. The theme. More on the theme of all the things December brings. This is season 5, episode 21, and altogether live stream number 256. We often see people during the holidays in December that we don't see any other time of year, and often it's a difficult goodbye. And we say, when am I going to see you again? So here's the song. When will I see you again? Let's see, who wrote this? Leon Huff, Kenneth Gamble, 1974.
December 20th.
Yes, when will I see you again? December 20th, our last live stream of the year. Thanks for reminding me, Lair. Will be Friday, December 20th. And yes, it'll be a holiday special. We've got Christmas and Hanukkah kind of happening all together. And then the New Year around the corner. So it'll be a very special evening of holiday music, seasonal music, December music. A look back, lots of fun. Bring your peppermint sticks and your hot cocoa, maybe spiked, and your bells. It'll be the last one of the year, and then we start next year, season 6.
There absolutely will be some beach songs in there, some warm weather songs for end of the year.
Well,
yeah.
Like what? Like Dreaming of Summer or something.
Something, yeah.
Yeah, this is when all the seed catalogs come in. Larry knows I've got them piled up on my nightstand. And seed ordering time. Start to think about spring and what you're going to plant. Keeps me going. So I've got just 2 more to play for you. December. What does December bring? For a lot of people, it's going home for the holidays. So there is a song called Home for the Holidays, but I'm not playing it. I'm playing Take Me Home, Country Roads. And the last song tonight is a little bit of a play on words. I'm so surprised that, a major shopping center or department store has not yet found a way to license this song. Because while it was not the original intent of the words of the song, it would be so perfect because I think it describes what so many of us feel this time of year when you're trying to find the perfect gift for someone. You're trying to shop. Try to shop for you, Larry. Try to find something to gift you this holiday season, and you can't find what you're looking for. So this is...
I thought this song was about you searching for your phone.
It's actually you searching for your soul, I think, or your life purpose, or your meaning, or your partner. But in this case, I'm going to put it in this live stream as not being able to find the right gift. This is by Bono and the Edge, music by U2, 1987. Still haven't found what I'm looking for. Well, spending tonight with you was exactly what I was looking for, and I'm glad you found us here. Thanks again for allowing Larry and I into your homes and for listening to us. Stephen and Vicky, I hear your dinner's ready. You better go eat. It's going to get cold. So do tune in again. Our last stream of the year, once again, Friday, December 20th. And can't wait to see you. Thanks for everyone supporting this stream. We could not do it without you. Absolutely not. So thanks for being here and joining us. And have a wonderful week. If you're in a cold area, stay warm. Be kind to yourselves and one another. Larry?
Thanks, everybody. Sasha, say goodnight.